that world ranking, their best ever performance, only their second ever World Cup here, and we're underway. Mendez, Wathan-Dagara, back to Mendez. Doesn't want to go to the post, finds Algama. She's been their #1 target throughout the competition, and that's why opens proceedings here at Netball Central. Sri Lanka on the board first. Zambia just patient on their approach, as they have been throughout their matches here in Sydney.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Mono, she's on a wing attack today.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Normally we've seen Buala in that position, but they've changed it up. Here is Buala in at goal attack. 2 Bualas in this team for Zambia, and she gets the Zambians on the board. So 1 apiece. Disanyanka with the free pass. Mendez. Algama is there. The challenge from Chingombo. Algama on 1 foot. And Sri Lanka take an early lead, 2-1. Wala on the baseline. 2 straight from her. This is Abukun, Disanyanka, Wathan-Dagara, and Algama. Good easy transition from Sri Lanka, unable to finish off.
This side, please. Yes.
Mendez the throw-in, having to fill the shoes of the injured skipper, Semini Alvis.
Structure goalkeeper, powerful shot.
And Algama converts. Wala finds Jerry to Mono. Wala.
Vantage contact, wing defend.
Wala finds the floor into Jerry. And that reliable one-hand shot does the business. So all tied up at 3 apiece here.
Contact centre, property goal third.
Sri Lanka had a tight game in their opening round match against Singapore. Ended up going down 56-43, but it was the closest they've got to a victory here in Sydney. On day 2, it was a thumping against Malawi, 101-18. Tough day at the office for them. Then losses to South Africa, Fiji, Scotland and Barbados. So looking for a much improved performance today, the Sri Lankans, and they're in touch early against Zambia. Just the 1 win for Zambia, as we mentioned earlier, that was against Singapore yesterday with a 67-36 victory, so quite convincing in the end. But they were extremely competitive against Samoa, only lost by 2 goals and only went down by 7 goals to Fiji. So they've certainly made opposition teams work hard for their victories, and a good start from them here in this one. They lead 5-3.
Contact keeper, pass or shot.
Pass or shot for Algama. Steps it in and makes good. Wala. On the baseline to Jerry.
Vantage offside centre.
Oh, good hands into Buala again. And Zambia back out to a little 2-goal buffer. High ball into Mendez. Abukun Gama outside the circle. Having to work hard to move it forward on this passage here. Intercept opportunity missed there from Chingombo at the back, and also Yvonne Kohola, but a Sri Lankan goal nonetheless. Jerry, Mono to Bwala, speed to Burn.
Contact, wing defend.
Good rollout from Jerry, just opens up the space for a shooting partner, gets the feed, finishes it off. So 5 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Sri Lanka against Zambia, both teams vying for a place in the playoff for 13th and 14th.
Sri Lanka second, centre third, throw in.
Trying to bolster that all-important world ranking. Plenty at stake. Algama, it's Mendez on the baseline. Wathindagara, back to Mendez, having to work hard outside that circle. Trying to connect with the shooter. And Chingombo gives away the penalty. Just releases the pressure on Sri Lanka. And Algama scores Sri Lanka's 6. Makumba to Mono. Jerry just working the ball around well, Zambia, using the angles nicely on the edge of that circle. And shooting at 100% so far, the Zambian pair. Wathindagara. Beautiful ball. Great delivery to her shooter under the post. Bashala Algama. It's a good, confident play from Sri Lanka. Long ball up to Jerry. And she sinks it, so Jerry 3 from 3. And Bwala has 6 from 6, so operating nicely, the Zambian shooters.
Obstruction will defend, penalty.
Makumba out of play for obstruction. So Disanyanka the free pass. Wathindagara all alone. Goes back to Abby Kuhn. Mendez, mid-range, looks at the post, looks away.
Contact, goal defense.
Opts to work with their feeder, and the contact call comes against Koholo. And Mendez slots it. Goal number 8 for Sri Lanka. Halfway through this first quarter now. Here's Bwala. Mono. Makumba. Mwala. Here's Jerry. Mwala again. Oh, a little bit too quick was Bwala with the hands. Straight through, over the sideline. And Sri Lanka just as sloppy on their execution. So sideline to sideline of errors. Zambia with the throw in here. Chance to get right on the second occasion. Mono. Bwala was free, just fed it into the hands of the defender. Needed to place that one on the floor. And that's better from Lucy Jerry. Puts Zambia back out to a 2-goal margin.
Obstruction, goal attack. Obstruction centre. Goal third. Goal third.
Algama.
Contact, goal defense, pass a shot.
Here's Mendez. Good easy shot from close range. Just closes that gap to 1. Bwala. A little bit of misunderstanding there between the front line. Lucy Jerry saying it's okay. Just settling the nerves of her teammate. Jerry goes up for the intercept and comes away with it. So good defensive pressure from the Zambian attackers, forcing the error from Sri Lanka. Good attempt from Gamage at wing defence there. Jerry looking around at her mid-quarters, then turns to the post and slots it. She's got all the bags of tricks, Lucy Jerry. Here she is again, coming up at the turnover. Mono, up to Jerry. And a handy little break here for Zambia as we approach the final 5 minutes of this opening quarter. They're out by 3, chance to make it 4 here. Mwala. Quick step on from Jerry.
Contact, wing defend. France to the other side. Yes.
Just patiently working that ball around Zambia. Finds the opening to Jerry. Finds its way to goal.
Time please, Sri Lanka wing attack.
So the first of potentially many timeouts that will be called throughout today's game. Sri Lanka have been known for calling quite a few timeouts throughout their matches so far here in Sydney. Just a little bit of a tweak to the ankle perhaps. Let's listen in at the Sri Lankan huddle.
ඔගොල්ලෝ ගේම් එක ෆාස්ට් කරන්න එපා. ස්ලෝ ඩවුන් කරලා ගහන්න. ස්ලෝ ඩවුන් කරන්න. ෆාස්ට් වුණොත් දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ අප්සෙට් වෙන්නේ. ඔගොල්ලෝ ස්ලෝ කරපුවම තමයි ගහන්න පුළුවන්. ලිමිට් ගහන්න. ඉස්සර අපිට බෑඩ් පාසස් නම් වැරදිව දාන්න එපා. උදව්වට එන්න මෙයාව දෙන්නෙක් බලනවා. දීපි. නාලිකා.
So the Zambians just chatting amongst themselves on the court while Sri Lanka get some instructions from their coaches. Chinkombo there, the goalkeeper, doing most of the talking. Leading the way down back for her side as she has throughout this competition. So Wathandagara okay to continue at wing attack for Sri Lanka. So 4.5 to play, opening quarter, 4-goal ball game in favour of Zambia. Here's Wathandagara.
Penalty, top of the circle.
Kaholo called for the contact.
Advantage contact, advantage offside.
Wathandagara.
Contact goalkeeper, pass the shot.
Up to Algama. And it should be a goal from there, so back to 3. To Buala, good little sneaky pass in from Jerry. Still operating at 100%, these two shooters. Seven from 7 for both of them, so a really good split between the two Zambian shooters. Hard to stop that. Chingombo tries to get up, but called for holding. And Algama steps it in, brings it back to 3. Here's Mono. Makumba. Jerry back to Mono, looking for Buala. Big step in, and through it goes for Lucy Jerry. Goal number 8. Oh, Chinkumbo tries, just come the wrong side of the body. She took the long avenue to get a touch on that one, just missed it.
Throw in. Advantage offside. Contact goalkeeper, pass the shot.
Shala Algama, that's her 9th goal for the quarter. 9 from 10 at 90%. Buala, Mono, Jerry. Passes on at the post to Buala, but they missed her. They play it around.
Yes.
And find Jerry right on the baseline. Good balance and good conversion. They'll call for penalty. Cocoon. Oh, good touch from Kahola. Sneaky little hand in there to disrupt that play. Wakandagara.
Contact goalkeeper, pass the shot.
So quite a little whistle in this game here. Stopping the flow a little bit. Algama cannot pull it in. And Kahola forces the throw-in to Zambia. So a minute and a half to play here. Opening quarter, 4-goal lead to Zambia. Wakandagara tries.
Wing attack, penalty.
Tries for the spoil. And Chingumbo has to pull it in. She does. So through court they come, Zambia. Kahola. Wala. Just working that ball around patiently. Almost footwork against the wing attack. And a good touch from Disanyanka. And a good response from Yvonne Kahola. Disanyanka has been sensational for Sri Lanka throughout this competition. She's ranked 6th in the competition for rebounds, 10th for intercepts, and 6th for deflection. So she certainly gets her hand on a lot of ball to her side.
Contact, goal defense.
And with some of the results that Sri Lanka have faced, the ball's certainly been down her end of the court a lot, but she's done her best to keep sending it back. 20 seconds left in this opening quarter. Chingumbo is down and not getting up in a hurry.
Time, please, Zambia goalkeeper.
And time is called with 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. So Chingumbo just getting some attention from the physio.
Atenga bola afidis so katendera ukamshapoza ngase dikira cha kumbuyo so mkonke chetombo iranga muletera pass na ulia pass ukwiche wino only ngawamonati ngapata basoni kumtacheni ngawamonati alikutari neni pia kuna ngawakmapo iraso wachimishoto wachimapo wangacho nishi wamonati ngani ujadidi na center bwani mbali kasenta.
So Chingumbo looking like she's being taken from the court there with a bit of assistance. Margaret Mutafella coming on to replace her. So it's a big loss there for Zambia. One of their key defenders down back. So just over 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's a 3-goal lead for Zambia. Wala uses her mid-court well, quick double play. And under the post it is for Buala. And she scores right on the verge of quarter time. So it's 17 to Zambia, 13 for Sri Lanka after the first 15 minutes here. Both teams fighting for a place in the playoff for 13th and 14th. Zambia leading 17-13. So a pretty solid start from the Zambian side. We'll see if their injured player Chingombo comes back onto the court at some point. They'll certainly want her influence down back. Sri Lanka, not too bad a start from them either. 13 goals in that opening 15 minutes. So some positive signs from both sides early. But it is Zambia at the moment that are in control. So here are some of the match stats after the first 15 minutes. The goal attempts favouring obviously Zambia. They're 100% at terrific shooting accuracy. Only 3 turnovers for Zambia, a little more 5 there for Sri Lanka. They'll just want a few more attempts to post to get themselves right back in this contest. So getting set for a start here in the second quarter. Zambia leading Sri Lanka 17-13 after the first quarter. Two teams vying for a place in the playoff for 13th and 14th tomorrow morning. So plenty at stake for these two countries looking to improve their respective world rankings. And it's obviously a critical scenario when it comes to funding from their governments and their national sporting bodies to support the national netball team. So both teams looking to really stake a claim for an improved world ranking here at the 2015 Netball World Cup. An early turnover for Zambia to get us underway here in the second quarter. They'll look to open the scoring on this passage of play. Jerry looking to play it on quickly, but a good spoil from the Sri Lankan defenders.
Instruction centre, penalty.
Lucy Jerry opens up the account for Zambia in term number 2, so just pushing that lead out now. 18 plays 13. Good strong ball up to Jerry. She's proving to be a good target in there for them, and for good reason. 11 from 11 so far in this match. Wathan Dagara wants an option forward, has to go back to find one. Disanyanka now. Up to Mendez. Abby Coon. Oh, good defence from Kaholo. She takes that one and looks to drive it through court now. Mutafella. Makumba helping out. Through the hands of Jerry, falls into the hands of Bwala. Here she is again, Bwala. Milua working with the shooters. Big step in from Jerry. It's short on the shots. And the throw in for the Sri Lankans. And it's thrown to no one, but Gamage is the first at it. And quickly down into Algama. Well done, Sri Lanka. An important goal to stay in touch.
Wing attack. Obstruction, wing defence, penalty. Contact, goal defence.
So Jerry looking for goal number 20. Step Elvis, the coach of Sri Lanka. Played in the World Cup 24 years ago. Last time that the World Cup was in Sydney in 1991. Played in 2 other World Cups around that in 87 and 95. So an experienced coach for the Sri Lankans. Back to a 5-goal margin. So staying in touch, keeping it competitive here at Netball Central. Here's Moala, Jerry.
Contact centre, penalty. Contact goalkeeper, pass or shot.
Good hands between the Zambian midcourt and Bwala, but she's short. The back up on the edge of the circle wasn't there for the Zambians in the first instance, but they come away with it in the end. So luck falling the way of the African nation.
Sri Lanka. Centre third, ladies. Vantage obstruction, wing attack.
Nagara on one leg, needs support.
Contact.
Eventually it comes from Algama, who's having to venture outside the circle to offer some assistance.
Yeah.
Wathan Nagara,
Obstruction.
hard to see over the arms of the defender, but she finds her target
Obstruction.
in good scoring range. Zambia leading this quarter 4 goals to 3.
Centre for the team. Goal centre third. Contact, wing defence, penalty Zambia.
So Gamage called for the contact. Having a go though, she's had a hunt at a few intercept opportunities. Good to see. Jerry.
Obstruction goal defence.
A good defence at the centre pass from Zambia. Almost playing a slight wall there, getting over the line early, protecting that front space, squeezing the attackers in. It was nicely done from the Zambian team. Sri Lanka though, persistent, they get through it. And Algama should finish off from here to score Sri Lanka's 17th goal. And she does. Kaholo, Milwa, it's Jerry, Mono, struggling to get on that edge of that circle. Now they're on it, and find Boala. Another good touch from Gamage, arms and legs everywhere, getting a couple of tips and touches. They swing the ball into the pockets. And it opens up to Jerry. Good use of the space, changing the angles. Well done, Zambia. Tishala Algama called for the contact. Zambia can really break away here. They'll have the centre pass to follow. Jerry.
Contact, wing defence, advantage on the offside.
Nice little ball from Boala, just sneaks it through the hands of the defenders into the hands of Jerry. And Jerry sinks her 15th goal for the game, 15 from 16. The Zambian goal shooter. They're looking for her again. Here she is, looking to move that ball on quickly. It's just a quick turn and shake. Mendez. Coon. Agama mid-range, doesn't like it, has to refeed. And as a result, they almost lose possession. Oh, Mendez called for the contact. She tripped over her own feet and then get busted for the contact. Unlucky. Good quick ball from Mutafela, driving her team forward. That's better transition through the midcourt from Zambia. Pretty efficient, nice and direct. Here's Mono. Jerry. And through it goes for Lucy Jerry, shooting like a superstar here. Edge of the circle, trying to find a shooter. Mutafela had that one absolutely sewn up along the baseline. Terrific defence from Margaret Mutafela, the 45-year-old veteran here, the grandmother playing in her first World Cup. She's had a fine competition here in Sydney. There's a great article written on the Netball World Cup website about Mutafela, that this is her dream to play in a World Cup, and she hopes that when she goes back to Zambia, she'll inspire the next generation to never give up on their dreams. It's a wonderful story at 45 years of age. Here she is in Sydney competing in her first World Cup, representing the country that she loves, Zambia. It's a great story, and hopefully inspiring a generation of netballers to come in this African nation. They've got lots of talent in this team. We've loved watching them grow and develop as the competition's progressed. So Zambia looking just to keep that score ticking over. They're out to a 9-goal lead here.
Contact goal defense, pass or shot.
Looking to make it double figures and really stamp their dominance on this match, and that they do through Lucy Jerry, of course. So in the final 5 minutes of this first half, Abby Kuhn continues to work hard for Sri Lanka. Up to Mendez, full stretch. Shoots over Kaholo, shots off target. And Mutafella with the throw-in. And goes long to find Boala. Space in numbers, down court they fly. Finds Jerry. Back to the outside of the circle. Mono, Boala, now they're getting tricky, a little too tricky. Through the hands it goes. Oh, that's a nice opening. Wathan Nagara, good patience to find Algama. And the move was good from Algama too. Into the backspace, then come forward on the pop pass.
Instruction goalkeeper, pass or shot.
Voila. Just stands at 160 centimetres. One of the shortest players in the competition. Plays with great passion and pride though.
Wing defend. Penalty, wing defend. Wing
So
defend.
a 10-goal ball game.
Hold tight.
Really critical stage in this match for Sri Lanka. They want to stay in touch heading into the main break, just to give themselves a chance perhaps of causing a bit of an upset here in the second half, because Zambia, perhaps the informed team out of these two nations, certainly been more competitive in the majority of their games than what we've seen from Sri Lanka throughout this tournament. Oh, what a roll from Lucy Jerry into the backspace. Good skills from the Zambian goal shooter. She has just grown in stature throughout this competition. She wasn't performing moves like that on day one, that's for sure. And good shooter-to-shooter connection play between those two, Wala and Jerry. Sri Lanka need to get a goal here. They need to stop the bleeding somewhat. It's all Zambia, 14-16 in this quarter, 14-6 should I say. They lead in this quarter, Zambia. Scoring just drying up. Mendez scores a much-needed one for her side. Gets their 20th goal on the board, so an 11-goal margin. Tick over 2 minutes to play. Oh, great pass, Jerry, to the driving Boala at the post. The bench likes it, as they should. Good support coming from the sidelines. Good netball being shown on the court from Zambia. Good defensive pressure through the midcourt. They hold them up. Now the opening comes. Wathan Nagara using every inch of her body to catch that ball. Mendez. There's Algama. Trying to find someone.
Centre, contact. Penalty, Sri Lanka.
It's a nice little touch feed over to Algama. Good range, good goal. Back to 11. So under a minute to play here in the first half between Zambia and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka looking to chip away at this margin. And that's a great shot from Kushala Algama. Her 18th goal for the match, 18 from 19, 95%. And they get it back to a 10-goal deficit. They've done well here in the past couple of passages. That's good defence from Kaholo to put a stop to that. Off the hands of Mendes. Good defensive pressure. Mutafella goes long. Mono. Jerry. Back to Mono. 10 seconds on the clock. There's time for Jerry. And she's good enough, that's for sure. A timely goal. And that is the end of the opening half here between Zambia and Sri Lanka. It's Zambia leading at the moment comfortably against Sri Lanka, 33-22. 16-9 to Zambia in that second quarter, backing up from their 17-13 first quarter effort. So Zambia just maintaining that consistency with the scoring volume. Sri Lanka just fading out a little bit in that quarter, mainly in that middle part. And then a good little surge from them in the final couple of minutes just to stay in touch. So it's an 11-goal margin at the main break. But it really is Zambia in control at the moment here at Netball Central. So let's have a look at some of the match stats for the first 30 minutes of this match. Terrific shooting percentage from Zambia, 94%, 10 more attempts to goal than Sri Lanka, and that really is a telling statistic with an 11-goal margin at the main break. The turnovers pretty high for Sri Lanka compared to only 6 for Zambia, so the 13 their turnovers needing to be rectified in the second half. Plenty of energy in the Sri Lankan camp as we get set for the second half here. It is Zambia leading by 11 goals, 33 plays 22 against Sri Lanka. Both countries vying for a place in the playoff for 13th and 14th. The loser will be relegated to the playoff for 14th and 15th. So plenty on the line for these two nations as we just have a look at Zambia getting some final preparation before the second half. They've been playing this game every single match at half-time. Just some little hand-eye footwork skills too. Might have to get out there at the end of the game and have a bit of go. Looks like good fun. Zambia enjoying their time here in Sydney. And enjoying their time out on the court today because an 11-goal lead at half-time is a handy little buffer. And Sri Lanka will look to start this third quarter with lots of confidence and conviction to try and eat away at this deficit. So Wathan Dagara is in at centre now. She's moved in to that role after being wing attack, and Amara Wansa is on at wing attack for Sri Lanka. Mendez and Algama stay in the circle as the shooting pair.
Replay, repass.
Abby Kuhn is on at goal defence, so she's gone from centre to goal defence for Sri Lanka. And Dissanyanka, speak of the devil, is that goalkeeper after being at goal defence for the first 30 minutes. So quite a few changes for the Sri Lankans. Chang Wei has come on to centre for Zambia. She's played most minutes at centre for Zambian side, spent the first half on the bench. And Mawaza is on at wing attack. She's a firecracker in that position. And Diana Banda is on at goal attack. So Bwala moves from goal attack into goal shooter. Here is Banda, the only player remaining from the 1999 World Cup team for Zambia, the last time they competed at a major tournament. Back then she was 20 years of age. Now at the ripe old age of 35 and doing a great job at this World Cup. Got all the tricks of the trade, Diana Banda. It's a good ball over the top of Mutafala to find Algama. And 23 plays 35. Mawaza. Good drive to the edge of the circle. Just waits to connect with the shooter. She finds Banda.
Go defense, find the side. Advantage goal, delaying goal defense.
And Banda scores.
Advantage breaking, wing attack,
On the
goal
ball.
attack.
Amara Wansa takes a good lead, but the pass is poor and picked off by Zambia. Mawanza back with Bwala.
Obstruction, wing defense.
Banda, mid-range shot, just pushes it up and through it goes. Just a very distinctive shooting style with that one hand. It's quite common in these African nations to have that shooting style. We've seen a lot of that at this year's World Cup. Not something you'd see a lot in the Western world. Working hard on defence against Wathan Nagara. Here's Amara Wansa, new onto the court, trying to make an impact. And she throws that one right over the sideline. Dangerous cross-court ball.
Time please, Sri Lanka wing attack.
So Amara Wansa calls the timeout here. Getting some treatment to her ankle. So the winner of this match will play the winner of Singapore versus Barbados to determine who will be 13th and 14th respectively. That match, of course, that playoff match will be played tomorrow morning. Let's look into the Sri Lankan one.
Satu Didi. Satu Didi yang ni pasti akan malu kan. Hari ini malu kerja. Oh, dah hari ini nanti. Kerja yang kerja.
So just having to make a few changes, the Sri Lankans, to cover for Amara Wansa. So Abby Kuhn into centre, Wathan Degara back into goal defence, and Jayasura comes on to goal defence. So wholesale changes for that one injured player. Bit of musical bib action for the Sri Lankans. Changwei, Bwala, Mwaza, back to Bwala. Defending out of court is the call from the umpire. So Jayasura out of play. 38 Zambia, 23 Sri Lanka. Early days in this third quarter. Gamage, good hands from Banda.
Contact goal defence, penalty.
Abby Kuhn, long ball. Mutafella just whacks that ball out of court.
Throw in to Sri Lanka. Advantage offside.
Wathan Degara.
Contact goalkeeper, pass or shot.
Algama steps it in. Sri Lanka need this one.
Advantage leading goalkeeper.
And a few more quick ones. 5 minutes gone here in the third term.
Advantage
So
breaking.
38 plays 24. Good drive from Mwaza, edge of the circle. She's getting good penetration forward.
Contact centre.
And a replay ball call against Banda. And through the hands, the ball just placed behind Distanyanka from Gamage. And a throw in for Zambia. Mwaza again, such strong, forceful drives in that front line. And penalty not set, so back into the hands of Sri Lanka.
Goal attack, contact, penalty. Yeah.
Advantage contact centre.
Changwei's lost the bid.
Go third, please, where you was.
Abby Kuhn with the restart. Nagara, well done, Mutafella.
Sri Lanka.
She's 7th in the competition heading into this game for deflections, Margaret Mutafella. She gets her hand on the ball regularly and disrupts play like any good defender should. That's Algama's 20th goal, so 20 from 21 for Tishala Algama. Here's Mendez, needs this one. So back-to-back goals for Sri Lanka, good little passage there. I'd love a turnover here just to trim that deficit ever so slightly. Zambia with other ideas though. Changwei and Banda fight for the same ball. Bwala, Changwei. Bwala under the post, short with the shot. Shortest player in that circle gets the rebounds. Good commitment. And Banda the goal. Happy to shoot on one leg off balance, and it dribbles in. Mwaza, Banda. Jayasura out of play for the contact. Banda up to the post, through she goes. Just not able to get the defensive turnovers, Sri Lanka. Zambian front line relatively clinical with keeping possession, playing that ball around, just being patient in their approach. Sri Lanka need to do likewise. Mendes, good pass and cut from her. Too far out to score, has to go to the feeder off the circle. Algama, good shot from the shooter from range. Confident. They know she will deliver if the ball is in her hands, just needs more opportunity. Kahola. Zambia now working through the midcourt. Banda up high near that transverse line. Mawaza is free.
Goal defense, contact.
Jayasura called for the contact, so let off the hook again. Changwei goes up to Bwala.
Contact, goal defense.
Changwei, the shortest player in this Netball World Cup. The centre for Zambia. This is the Zambian bench. They've played their part in the first 30 minutes. Now it's over to the others to finish it off. Good hands and well picked up on defence from Zambia. Utafella, Banda, Kahola, Makumba working it through with Changwei, Mawazi, Banda, big step in. So 42 to 28. The margin now just creeping back out again. Changwei with lots of room to work. Far too open in this Zambian front line. Sri Lanka need to tighten up. And Bwala just keeps that score ticking over. Good shutdown defence here from Zambia. Every ball contested. Every move tracked. Nagara has to go back to Gamage. Mendes. Wathan Nagara.
Contact, goal defense, just inside, please. Half a shot. Yes.
Mendes.
Contact, goal defense, goalkeeper.
Goes the
sorry,
smart
half a shot.
choice and dishing it off to their weapon in that goal shooter position, Tishala Algama. 24 from 25 for her. Just over 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. 10-7 Zambia lead this term, make that 11-7. Slowly by slowly just pushing out their margin, creeping ahead. Good defence at the centre pass from Zambia. They've really improved on that as this World Cup has gone on. They were a little bit lax on defence in the first couple of matches, and then from there really started to challenge some of the more powerhouse nations in this World Cup. Particularly those nations obviously ranked above them, but it's really been a team full of fight and full of persistence. We've seen the improvement firsthand. Changwei, Mwanza to Bwala. A full pivot and back to the post. Good skills from the Zambians. Deserves a goal. Jayasura has to swing the ball to the far side. Gamage now looking for someone. Wathan Dagara is there, can't find a shooter. They go back to start again. They so often do. Mutafella comes through. And they've got their tails up, Zambia, as they come flying through the court. Banda presenting forward. Steps in, confidently goes to the post. And Banda's come on and made a good impact in this third quarter. She's 8 from 8, 100%. So no doubt doing exactly what her coach has asked. Depthi Alvis there, coach of Sri Lanka. Oh, Mutafella again. She read that beautifully. It was a ball set up, waiting to be picked off. Zambia deserve to convert this play here. Banda to reward the effort of Mutafela, their goalkeeper. And that they do. On the verge of 50 here. For Zambia, Sri Lanka. Oh, Kahola, an intercept of her own. And just too easy through court. They're down in a matter of passes. And back to Banda for the goal. Nicely done, Zambia.
Guard is breaking, line attack, goal attack. Defend. Obstruction when you defend.
Banda dishes off to Voila. And she scores Zambia's 50, so they've reached the half century, Zambia. With just over 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. So 21 goal margin. They've really kicked away here. There's 11 goals at half time. Mendez shoots over Mutafela, scores, gets it back to 20. This quarter for Zambia. They scored 17 in the first, 16 in the second. Now with a minute 30 to play, they're on 17. So this will be their highest scoring quarter if Banda can hit this one. And she does, so she brings it to 18 in this term alone. Nothing to go. A couple of dodges to break free on that centre pass. Back to Gamage. They can't get over this transverse line quickly. Sri Lanka, it's been a problem all World Cup. And over the baseline it goes.
Inside the circle, please. Throwing inside the circle.
So Mutafela just being re-instructed as to where the throw-in needs to be taken. Under a minute here. Banda right up near the attacking, the defensive transverse. Here's Mwanza. Totally collected from Jayasura, but she's okay. Loses the bib. But she's good to go. Chinway to Banda. Big step in. And it's a good shot over the big stretch of Jayasura. 22 goal lead for Zambia. 20 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Makumba set that play up with a long ball to find Mwanza. And Bawala just continues to tick that ball. Roll that arm over, tick that score over. And that is three-quarter time here. A very impressive quarter from Zambia. 20 goals on the board, only 8 for Sri Lanka at three-quarter time. It's Zambia leading 53, Sri Lanka 30. So a 23-goal lead for Zambia here against Sri Lanka. Probably a couple more changes to be made for Sri Lanka. Zambia just cruising their way through to victory here. They'll look forward to their 13th and 14th playoff, provided they finish off that final quarter. But a terrific third term where they posted 20 goals to 8, their best scoring quarter so far in this match. So having a look at some of the match stats after the first three quarters of this game. 95% shooting for Zambia, 91 for Sri Lanka. That's not the issue, but the turnover's certainly a concern. 22 for Sri Lanka, just the 10 for Zambia. They've certainly tidied that up so far throughout this competition, and the attempts to post a real difference in this game as well. So getting set for a start here in the final 15 minutes, Zambia and Sri Lanka. It's a 23-goal margin. Zambia well and truly in control here at Netball Central. Day 9 action of the 2015 Netball World Cup. The winner of this match into the playoff for 13th and 14th, and the loser relegated to the playoff for 15th and 16th. So at the moment it's looking like Zambia, unless a bit of a miracle happens for Sri Lanka. But we'll see how they finish off this game. Plenty at stake for both nations. And Banda, who come on at half-time and sunk 12 from 12 in that third quarter, starts off with the first goal on the board in this final term. Mutafela come on to replace the injured Changombo at goalkeeper. And she's been a bit of a ball magnet. Mutafela to Mawaza. Changwei. Nice quick hands with Bwala. As crafty as ever. And quickly it's out to a 25-goal lead. And this centre pass to make it 26. So it's turning into a really convincing performance from Zambia. Terrific shot from Dana Banda. They're going to be one of the big improvers in terms of world rankings here. Zambia currently ranked number 18 in the world. Qualified through, of course, as the second African nation behind Uganda in the African qualifiers last year. And as a result, they automatically finish inside the top 16, but looking likely that they could finish as high as 13th place in the world. So a great boost for Zambian netball and African netball in general, particularly seeing the rise of Uganda here in this World Cup, who are currently playing South Africa. And they could finish as high as 5th. So great to see the rise of African netball here at the World Cup in Sydney. Dana Banda, World Cup number 2 for her, the only player who had World Cup experience in her Zambian team. An average age of 30 years. Mutafela, strong defence over that shot from Mendez. Sri Lanka today, of course, without their captain Semini Alvis, who injured herself the other day against Barbados, had to be stretchered from the court. We haven't seen her play since then, so unlikely to see her play for the rest of this World Cup, so most likely without her in their playoff match tomorrow, Sri Lanka. There she is on the bench. Her mother, Depthi Alvis, is the coach. So mother-daughter combination, captain and coach.
Contact, goal shooter, penalty. Yes.
Algama called for the contact, so back in the hands of Zambia as they look to bring this ball through court. They do it pretty comfortably. Changwei to Banda. Wala, Changwei, Mawanza. Oh, great ball over the top. Great understanding between the Zambian attackers and the confidence just to let the ball go. Good to watch in full flight, the Zambian team. Just think with a little bit of extra funding, better facilities, better opportunities, this Zambian team could really be some big improvers in world netball. And with their world ranking climbing, hopefully the support will come, because the talent is there in Zambia. And Dana Banda today leading the way, 16 from 16 for the Zambian goal attack. Mutafela just loves the long outlet ball, just clears the mess, clears the traffic, gets on with the job, nice and efficient. Oh, Mawanza just slotted that ball through the defence. I reckon she's pretty happy with herself too. A great pass to find the shooters. 5 minutes gone in this final quarter, and it's Zambia 61, Sri Lanka 32.
Offside centre, free pass.
Zambia full of running, looking to finish strong here.
Contact goalkeeper.
Strong rebound from Jayasura. Abby Kuhn, Wathandagara, Mendes, back to Wathandagara. Here's Abby Kuhn again. Oh, looking for Algama over the top, but the feed was poorly placed, not enough on it. Carlo comes away with the ball to Zambia. Mwanza, good touch on the feed over the top to Banda. It's good placement. She's got good feeding skills. Mwanza, the wing attack for Zambia, sees the vision in the space well. 30-goal margin.
Sri Lanka.
Very impressive indeed from Zambia. 9-2 in this fourth quarter. There's Algama having to work outside the circle. Always an issue when the strike shooter has to leave the post.
Contact, wing attack, penalty.
Oh, Cheng Wei
Zambia.
comes away with that one. Such a nuggety little defender, Naomi Cheng Wei. She's been one of our favourites here at the World Cup. In everything, doesn't stop running, works hard on attack, even harder on defence. And just goes and goes and goes. Here she is, right in the thick of it. Loves the bullet pass too.
Penalty. Contact goalkeeper, pass the shot.
Buala converts from there. 25 from 29 for Elizabeth Buala today. She's probably been the third choice goaler for Zambia for most of this World Cup. Dana Banda and Lucy Giri have been the main two shooters. But every time Buala's come on the court, she's done extremely well. Still just a very young player, works hard on defence. Gaining great exposure here on the world stage. Algama, oh, great defence from Kaholo. Yvonne Kaholo picks up that one for Zambia. Banda just steadies it up now. Buala, Kaholo, Cheng Wei, Mwanzi. Oh, and over the top to Buala on the baseline. It's a really good connection between Mwanza and Buala. All started from that young woman, Yvonne Kaholo. And another injury timeout for Sri Lanka. Wathandagara again had some ankle injuries earlier in the game and will just seek some medical attention now as they take a bit of a pause in play. So 11-2 this final quarter in favour of Zambia, and a very healthy margin indeed. 64 plays 32. Let's listen into the Zambian side. Pretty relaxed huddle there from the Zambians. Lots of laughs, lots of smiles. They're having a good time here in Sydney. They look like a very united group, which is great to see. They love playing together, representing their country. It'll be such a thrill for these players. Travel overseas, experience the World Cup. The opportunity to play on in such beautiful stadiums, stay in the hotel, travel together. Just the whole experience is something really special for these athletes. And as we've mentioned, their world ranking will climb, and as a result, hopefully more support will come for netballs in their country from their national body and the government too, to just keep chipping away at supporting these athletes. Algama, shot is short. Zambia's the first on the rebound.
Advantage obstruction, goal shooter.
Long ball, Chang Wei. Almost gathered it. And over the baseline for Algama. So back with Zambia here. Mutafela to take the throw in. 6.5 minutes remaining in this match. Wala back to Mwanza. Good little turnover here for Sri Lanka. Let's see if they can reward it into goal. It deserves the effort. But over the baseline it goes. So Zambia's throwing once again. Mutafela to Chang Wei. Good hands, Banda along that baseline to find Boala. She's really dominated that part of the court. Elizabeth Boala, 26 from 30 tonight. Very convincing, and here she is. Height is no barrier, gets the ball into the back space, playing the high game. Wathandagara up to Algama. Mutafela, the double jump at the shot.
Wing defend. Ranky's breaking goal attack. Stay on side, please, ladies. Contact. Penalty. Yes, Elaine set.
Good hands from Kaholo, Yvonne Kaholo, forcing that mistake. Mutafela looks to quickly play it on. They want more goals, Zambia.
Sri Lanka.
Mutafela, she was ready to have a go at that one. Looking for more intercepts. She's got 7 deflections, Margaret Mutafela, 1 clean intercept, just the 5 penalties. So she's done extremely well today. Here's Diana Banda. She hasn't missed. 19 from 19. 3 goal assists, 5 centre pass received, and she's come up with 2 deflections of her own too. So a pretty dominant performance across the board from several of these Zambian players. Here's Banda. The hand is hot. Oh, she's missed her first one. Put the jinx on her.
Contact, goal defend, penalty. Contact, goal defend.
Algama. Goal number 27 for her individual tally. She scored 27 of her team's 34. 7 from 9 for Ashitha Mendez.
Advantage goal, contact,
28 now for Algama. So certainly delivering Tishala Algama in goals for the Sri Lankans. Oh, nice drive from Boala. Caught Jayasura on the way down.
Advantage obstruction, goalkeeper.
Into the final 3 minutes.
Advantage obstruction, wing attack. Advantage obstruction, wing defend. Contact, wing defend.
67 to 35. 14-5 this final quarter score so far. That one just dribbles itself in for Algama.
Breaking wing defence, free pass Zambia, centre third.
It was a big third quarter effort from the Zambians that really did put a massive buffer between the two teams. 20 to 8 they won that term. They're up by 11 goals at half time and then jumped 23 goals clear by 3/4 time. Good skills from Banda, just working with Chang Wei. Got a great understanding, great little partnership. 68 plays 36.
Obstruction, goal shooter.
Banda, Mwanza.
Obstruction with defence, penalty. Outside.
So it's 32 goal margin. Minute and a half left on this clock.
Advantage, contact shooter.
Dissing Yanka on the drive through court, nicely done, just can't connect with anything. Now finds Abby Kuhn.
Advantage, obstruction, centre.
Mendez again, back to go forward. It's stagnant. They've struggled with this all World Cup. Mutafella has not struggled with that whatsoever. Sees the ball big and through she comes. And there is Diana Banda. Big shot over the defence. And it just rolls out. So under a minute to play here. Zambia marching their way towards the playoff for 13th and 14th at this year's World Cup. Looking to make it 33 goals the difference. Final 30 seconds. Banda 20 from 22, make that 21 from 23. A great afternoon out from the 35-year-old goal attack. World Cup number 2. Looking for one more goal here, and Diana Banda delivers it. A 34 goal margin. And there you have it. Zambia are through to the playoff for 13th and 14th here at the Netball World Cup in Sydney. An absolute dominant display here at Netball Central. Zambia too strong from start to finish for Sri Lanka. They take it 70 goals to 36. A 34 goal margin in the end.